Hey all, Russ here, RVerTV, welcome. Check it out. We're out here at Lake Mead. We're way out here actually. Gonna make a right up here. There's a road that's gonna take us back to Echo Bay. It's boat launch, campgrounds, RV park. Look at that sign says what? Launch ramps are closed. They sure are. Been years since I've been back in here. I was here back in the 1990s, late 1990s, and this lake was full. I visited friends that were staying back here. And truthfully, I barely remember it. But you can see there is no water. Water should be way up in here. Okay, this is our little visitor center, I think. I see a storyboard. Let's stop. See what it says. Charting to Colorado, just talking about the early settlers around this area, way before it became a lake. But you know, it's almost, it just doesn't matter right now. Look at this. My goodness. That's a campground down below. Them guys used to have a water view right there. There's no water left. Look how far down. My goodness. Old Mother Nature's just gobbling the water up and the land is returning here. Absolutely incredible. Alright, what do you say? Let's try to find the water. I've seen pictures online. There should be, well, I'm sure there is, the old Echo Bay Lodge. It's an old motel, hotel. I don't think this is it here. Looks like workers. I see a few cars there. This is their store, fuel. You can buy fuel here. But you can't launch a boat. Not a car in the parking lot except one. That must be the worker inside. This place is totally abandoned right now. There's the old lodge. All the windows are boarded up. Just totally rotting away there. Looks like the trees are dying out. Ever see that TV show Abandoned? Where they show all the abandoned places. They could sure make one here. All these marinas and boat launches are gone. They'll have to re-engineer all this to keep it going in years from now. Well, I would say this, back in the heyday, was the main launch. People could stand on their balconies, probably the kids playing and having a good time. Watching boats go out. Now it's this. That is a long ways down there. I'm not going to walk all the way down. We'll drive down to the end. Zoom in here. That's over a mile down there. Look at that. You can see the greenery where the water was. But this is what's left of the main boat launch. Okay, the other sign said boat launch. We'll go back, we'll drive down, see how far down we get. We'll find water, we'll make it there. Old fish cleaning station, that's not being used anymore. I mean, what's the use of coming out here? That thing all boarded up. But it served its purpose back in the day, huh? Maybe someday they could make some kind of resort. Something out of these things. Okay, right here, make a right. The little sign says boat ramp. We'll see. All paved. No, it's not. Turns of gravel here. Well, sure see the water levels. Right here we'd be underwater back in the days when it was full. Far out, as you can see, there's water way out. Overton's right up the road here. Big blocks of concrete. You can see some of the old piping where they ran electrical. I'd say right over there they had a ramp for a while, a launch. No more, we're still going. I'd say this is over a mile down in here. Looks like the part of the docks. Concrete blocks. This is probably where they said no more. Look at that. Used to be a light pole there. And we're still going. Well, water's getting closer. Straight across, that would be Arizona. We're on the Nevada side, I believe. I have to check a map on that one. Pretty sure that'd be Arizona. Well, look at this, more docks. All stacked up. Restrooms, hey, we're getting there. Huge concrete pad. What is that? That's a helicopter pad. I'll be darned. Dumpsters. Aha, here we go. This was the last ramp they put in right here. All concrete, my goodness. They absolutely spent a bundle on these places. And still can't use it. I see one car. Maybe someone fishing, huh? Well, let me get parked. We'll take a walk. This is soft sand. This was lake bottom for decades. Wow, look at the dock just laying there. Totally useless now. That is one steep ramp too. They had some slope on that one. So this was the last ditch effort here for a boat launch. So there's absolutely nothing from this end of the lake. You gotta go clear up to Henaway Bay, Henaway Marina. That's a long ways away for any type of boating to get in and out of the water. You know, across the water over there somewhere is South Cove. We've driven a lot of miles. This is the last stop in my Lake Mead series. I had to film this. I mean, it was just something I needed to do. For curiosity, record the history of this. Because I think after this year we won't even see this. It's sad but true. Still history. Not the kind you want, but history. As the water drops, they keep finding more stuff too. Old boats. All kinds of stuff that's been dropped in the lake. It's a little deceiving, but those lines across the way there, that's deep. That is quite a bit of distance. You can just see where the greenery is from the water dropping. That'll all die out after time. They say some of that mud's like quicksand. You can sink knee deep in it. I think those are like a floating restroom out there or something for the fishermen. Well, cool. All right, well, let's drive out the peninsula. I seen a road heading out there. Check that out before we get out of here. Yeah, this is a steep ramp. Make a good water slide. There you go, if we had water. Dumpsters. I bet this was one busy ramp when they were still able to launch. But look at this helicopter pad. Look at that. It's got the H on it. Maybe medical? We are a long ways out here. Look at all the tire tracks. Kids have been doing donuts on it. There's a car way down there. Look at that. Must be a fisherman. Pretty traveled road here. See a lot of tire tracks. I'll go as far as I feel safe in the van. I don't want to get stuck. It's a little rough, but if I go slow, we should be fine. Jump out a second. It is hot. End of July. End of the month. 1st of August coming up. That water does look a little greenish. I know there's a couple comments about that. Well, looks like we can keep going a little farther. What do you say? You want to try it? Well, we'll drive out a little further. I want to get out as far as I can. We kind of did that at Pierce Ferry. If you get a chance to watch that video, that's where the Colorado actually starts dumping into Lake Mead. Then South Cove. Well, this looks like about it here. I see remnants of a fire pit. I'd say we're at the end of it. Here is Echo Bay. Now I believe it's the Virgin River that dumps into Lake Mead this direction. Comes down that massive canyon along I-15. Virgin River Gorge, I believe that dumps in here. So it's another water source for Mead, but I don't know how well it flows. And way across, way out that direction was South Cove. That's where we started a few days ago. But here it is. This is Echo Bay. Gone. Hopefully it comes back. Maybe we can get lucky with some water, huh? This affects millions of people. A lot of different states. And right here where I live, too. Right in northern Arizona. And that's looking up towards Overton. There you go. It almost looks like art form, the swirls in the soil. This all the years and decades of the water creating all those patterns in the banks, the bathtub ring, water stain. That'll be there forever, huh? Really, this isn't a bad little area for day use. You could come down here and easily fish. All kinds of fishing. You got shoreline everywhere. You could actually, if you had an inflatable or a little canoe, you could still launch down there. Just hand carry it down. That wouldn't be bad at all. So it's usable for like a tiny boat, inflatable or something. Sad to see that lodge all gone now, all boarded up. That's probably been like that for years, though. I'm trying to remember. It had to be like 1998 or 99 when I visited friends here. And they had a boat. We went out on the boat. This little fishing boat. Totally different now. But looks like you can get fuel. I'm sure you can still camp. Campgrounds are open. Sinclair Fuel, I have no clue. Look at that. Some lady just sitting out on the bench by herself. Oh man. I read on Google Maps that Overton boat launch is totally closed. They closed the road. You can't get in up there, so no sense going there. But we went from the Colorado River, Pierce Ferry, South Cove. There's their RV park. Looks like a few rigs over there. Then there's a campground here off to the left. Right there's our campground. Temple Bar, Hennaway, Boulder Harbor, Colville, all of them. Government Wash. So we got to see it. 2022, the year of the lake drop. It's documented now. Well, let's see. Guess what? Right up the road is Valley of Fires, Nevada State Park. What do you say? Want to go check that out? Then I just got some calls. Guess what? We are heading way north. And I mean way north. Journey continues. Talk soon.